If you have your Bible, turn to Matthew chapter 6. Here, in this chapter, Jesus is revealing a biological and spiritual law of the human design. He shows us that our fire for God is determined by a three-part chain reaction. What we value determines what we see, and what we see determines who rules us. Let's read. He starts with the treasure, the object of your energy. Your heart is a heat-seeking missile. It automatically follows whatever you value most. Your heart is going to seek after that. In the ancient world, wealth was often stored in these expensive textiles, which were susceptible to moths, or grain, which was eaten by vermin. So Jesus is pointing out the instability of this entropy. If you pour your energy into things that are decaying, your heart will become anxious and eventually apathetic. Why? Because you're working for a dying master. We often think that we can put our treasure, which is money, time, career, whatever, we can put all of that in one place, and then our heart, which is our passion and love for God, we can put that in another place. We have these two parts, and Jesus says that's biologically impossible. If you invest in the world, your heart will naturally drift toward the world. Apathy begins when we have too much skin in the game on earth, everything here that we can get, and not enough in the kingdom. And then he moves to our vision, the lens of your soul. In verse 22, Jesus said, the eye is the lamp of your body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. In this original Greek, the word for healthy is haplos, meaning singularly undivided. This is where science meets spirit. Human vision relies on accommodation or focus. If your eye is trying to focus on two objects at different depths simultaneously, like if you had your thumb, right here, and the distant mountains in the background, you cannot focus on your thumb and the mountains at the same time. Try it. Put a thumb in front of you and look at something out in the distance and try and focus on both of them at the same time. You see how eventually they're both blurred? It's blurred, right? That's what he's talking about.